Hello, everybody. This is STEM Talk Season 2, Episode 3. Thank you for coming and joining us. I have today my old friend, even though she's not old, Cristal, and her sister, Graciela. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting us.
See,
Absolutely.
we are thrilled to be here.
Absolutely. So, jumping right in, do you guys want to introduce yourself first? Cristal, you can go ahead first, and then Graciela.
Okay, yeah. Well, hi, my name is Cristal. I'm really happy for being here again. I am from Costa Rica. I'm living here right now, and I'm working as data analyst in a pharmaceutical company. Um, and well, I am really enthusiastic of talking about data and keep learning also and teaching and having fun with friends like Fahim.
Thanks.
So nice to meet you all.
Graciela.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, my name is Graciela. I am from Costa Rica also, but I am living here in United States. And yeah, I think that when we introduce ourselves, I think that we need also like to talk about us as an holistical way. So we are a big family. So we are four sisters and my mom. We are three engineers and one is in the medical side. She's a doctor. So we are very enthusiastic. Cristal and I, we are focusing like super in data. My third sister, she is the director of a startup. She has 26 years old and she is like super focusing on this project. So we are like an amazing team, you know. When we want to develop a project, we also develop like a very impactful project. So being with different disciplines, you know, it's has been like a very great adventure. So I am industrial engineer, and I have a specialist of data analytics and BI, and I currently work for Microsoft, so in the analytical teams also, and we manage a lot of data. So my data is my friend, you know. So I am very happy to be with you and to share, you know, like our experience that we have been developed through the way. So thank you, Fahim.
Thank you for introducing you guys. So you guys are very much into the industry, both of you. And last time I spoke to Crystal, it was really amazing. I think it was my first episode. That's how I started STEM Talk, was with Crystal. And I have heard that you guys are doing something called Women in Data Science or something like that. Would you like to talk about that for a bit?
Yes. Well, Chris, you can jump in whatever step. Well, I am the co-founder of Women's in Data Science in Costa Rica. We basically start building this community last year during pandemic. So it was a very challenge way to start, like, you know, like leveraging all of these things in data. Um, and it was like very difficult, you know that the interaction of face to face is very important. And we all of us, we are more than 100 women in the community, um, all in different ages. So we have persons in marketing, lawyer, data scientists, a lot of disciplines. And through the year, we have been developed a lot of programs, you know, since teaching new tools. We have a Cristals helping us in mentoring the R, you know, all the R studio and all the R stuff. In myself, more like in the BI side, TensorFlow, and all of these topics. So yeah, we are like a very solid community, not only teaching the technical skills, you know, this is important, but also it's important to give these women those skills like leadership, you know, like empowerment, how to raise your hand if you are in a room with are completely all boys, and if you have your opinion. So all these skills we work with them. So it has been like, you know, an incredible experience. I have mentioned to Cristal that it's very important, and this is like a very great message that I want to leave here, because I think that we all need to have a community in whatever profession that you are. It's important to have a person there, you know, holding your hand and say, hey, you are capable, you can do it. Because mostly in this path of data science, it's not easy, and you know, Fahim and Cristal, is not an easy way or an easy path. And it's important to have this person, you know, like to you can you know, like keep moving. In my case, I have Cristal. So when I feel like frustrated in one model, I want like, Cristal, this is not working. And she came and she said, hey, blah, blah, blah. So I think that it's important, you know, it's important. And this is one of the reasons that we have this community to engage, to support as women. So it has been like a very rich opportunity to have all of these amazing women in Costa Rica. And by the way, we are the first community in Costa Rica. So that gives us a plus, you know. And yeah, this is like a little bit of our story of how we start like building, and the importance of being part of these types of communities.
That's so nice. And I really appreciate you doing this. And um, you know, in college I did something similar. It was my way of saying thanks to all my female friends. I did Women in Tech panel, and I got some speakers and arranged it. And it really does bring the community together and gives a sense of security and teamwork among the peers. So that's really good that you guys were able to do it. I'm gonna go a bit to Crystal right now and ask her a question. She's already a famous guest in our last season, but I'm wondering, how are you balancing your work and life right now? Because pandemic has been, it's still here, it's still continuing, and you work full time. So how are you balancing it? What's your,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I think that it's really, really important. And the first thing that came in my mind, or comes in my mind, sorry, is that we as human beings are not only of flesh, you know, but we are also have a spirit and soul and body. So we need to fit them in the best way that we can, right? As we try to eat healthy and we try to do exercise, we have to do that for the other parts of our body. And I think that it's really important to take care also about the mental health. And not only because of pandemic, you know, I think that's habits and disciplines that has to be built since we are in a school and then high school and now at work. I think it's really, really important. So what I'm doing is, I think that I am a person that I am very disciplined. So I try always to respect the time that I have for myself, the time that I have for my family, and the time that I have for my projects, and the time that I have for my work. So recently what I have been applying, because as I'm working remotely, so it's really easy to get lost into the bunch of work that we have to do in a day. So what I'm trying to do is to use different tips and use the tools as the Outlook calendar, and to categorize, even though it's my work calendar, I try to put in there my breaks, my personal stretching, for example, my time for lunch, so I can make sure as I respect the time of others. When I have a meeting, for example, I have to respect my time when I have to take lunch, when I want to take a break because I'm full with a lot of things and meetings. So I think that's a way that I'm trying to balance my life on feeling complete, and like knowing that it's something that has to be integral, like complete. We have to take it like a complete way. It's not only about doing and finishing my work at time.
yeah, I
So
was gonna say that, yeah.
I can say to my boss, like, I have completed my work, but what if you didn't take care of your health and
Both mental,
use.
physical health is,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So that's something that I think that everyone has to ask. And even though let's hope that COVID disappear, but if that happens, life will continue. And it's not only a life balance that we need to adopt because of pandemic, but also even after that, we should keep doing it because we are not robots. We are
Yeah, we're not robots.
humans, right? We're humans. We have life. We want to laugh. We want to spend this time on a Friday night, you
Data
know?
Geek Friends
So
with the Data
yeah,
Geek Friends. Yeah.
being having data geek, like
Yes.
keep
Mhm.
talking about data even though we finish our work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way I'm trying to balance my life, and feeling that I am accomplishing that makes me feel good, you know. And once you adopt that as your lifestyle, then you are able to identify what is important and what can be negotiate or not.
Negotiate. Yep. Yeah, it's not all about getting things done and money. Thanks for thanks for saying all those things. Appreciate it. Let's go back to
You touch my heart, Chris. I
yeah.
am I am meditating each word of you.
Good.
Um, Graciela, I do have a question for you. I know you work in at Microsoft, and I was wondering, how was your recruiting process with Microsoft? A lot of people would be interested to join it, maybe, or try to apply to Microsoft one day. Whoever's watching, what would you tell them?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Okay, yes. So, well, it's not easy. I need to prepare a lot. It's a very technical, like process. First of all, you need to have a very, not super excellent English, but you need to have like a very considerable language. So I think that this is like the first filter that they want, like to see, that you can communicate.
Communication.
Yes, it's okay that maybe you have like some of things to improve, but if you can communicate and you can have like a conversation, it's okay. So I think that the first um, tip in here is that if you know how to communicate, um, you can apply it, because sometimes, and this is and I will focus more like in the audience of my friends of Latin or Central America, of Hispanic, that they do not apply in these fields because of that, because okay, it's because my English is not 100% excellent, so I will not apply in that position. And I think that you need to risk, this is like the first step. When I present my interview, I was able to have my an excellent conversation, um, and I think that is like the first part. And the second, I think that yeah, I needed to present like 3 assessment, um, very focused in statistics, very focused in how you tell the story behind the data. you
Yeah.
know um, it's not it's very curious, because it's not only focusing on the technical skills, but it's more how you think. So this is very important. This, maybe you like um, to to cover all of the technical skills that the job describe, but yes, this is important, but you do not have to be intimidated, with the job role.
Mm.
Sometimes you only need to have like, I don't know, I think that 40%, and the other percent is your ability of how you resolve a problem or how you think. It's not like if Fahim or Cristal know how to use R, because the skills can be like working
Thought.
through
Hmm.
the yes through the way. So I think that the most important is how is your critical mindset, and those things that are very important. So I think that for all the people that are want to apply, and more, this is like a topic that Cristal and I always talk, that is that and most like for women, that we saw a job role and we saw like a lot of things that maybe um, you are not so sure to apply or not, and we do not like apply. And if you send the same role, and this is literally a study
Yeah,
analysis,
men will do it.
then we'll do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I read the
imagine,
study.
I
Yeah, I know.
mean, it's like, hey, I can do it. I mean, I only will going to risk. Maybe it can send me yes, maybe no, but I will do it. And one of the things that we teach in our community and in our women friends, it's that, I mean, every time that one woman tell me, Graciela, what do you like advise in that job role? And I say, hey, you are completely go. It's
Go,
only
right?
like to
Exactly.
race, you know. It's
Fantastic. I
only
love this.
like to be like this bird. It's like, hey, fly. You have all your abilities to go and fly. So I think that one of the things that I like focus is on risk. You need to challenge yourself. You need to eliminate your status quo of your life and start incorporating, these small changes. I am not meaning like a whole changes. It's only incorporating some little changes in your life, and you will start eliminating that status quos that maybe you are having. So yeah, I extend in this question, but this is so
No,
important.
this is good.
This is so important because this is the way that we can empower more person in Central America, I think, to start like applying this type of jobs.
Absolutely. Crystal, you keep disappearing. Are you okay?
Yeah,
I
Chris.
Yeah, I'm like a ghost.
yeah. I do have a last question for you, Crystal, before we jump into a quiz that we have planned for this episode.
I don't want
No quiz.
this time.
So actually, this is both for Graciela and you. So both of you
Okay.
can answer this like a team.
Okay.
Work culture in the office, USA versus Costa Rica. What should we know about it?
Oh. Well, I have to say that I do not work like very directly with people from the United States. I mean, they are like my internal clients, but my team is here from Costa Rica. I also have clients from Europe. So I will try to talk about with the ones that I've been working on that are in the United States. So I feel that in general, it's pretty easy. Like there is not like a big um, difference on culture, you know. But of course, there are some difference. Like I think, and something that I like from them is that they are really they go straightforward to the point that they want to talk about. So if we have a meeting, so they will say, okay, these are the keynotes. This is what we're going to talk about. The agenda. I think that the ones that I've met, they're really structured on that.
Mm,
Also with the timing. Um, so I think that in that part, that's good. But something that I believe also is that I think that my team, the Costa Rica team, also is like a little bit more risk and try to innovate every time. Like if a process has been working like in a way, then we ask ourselves like, why does we have to continue working it like that? Can
mm,
it be done different? So I have been working some migrations, so they will say like, okay, you just have to do that, and that's how you have to send it. But so then I will ask myself like, why I have to send it like that? Is that can be automated? So I think that's also a difference that I have encountered in that. um but yeah, I think that in general it's like pretty easy like to work with them.
mhm.
And one thing maybe is their sarcasm of their jokes. Sometimes maybe they will have a joke and I don't find like like
Funny.
yeah
It's too
like
dry. It's very dry
and
sometimes.
and if I say a joke, then maybe it will be like What?
Yeah.
You know, I remember in one meeting, also they have, I don't know, like really, even in Spanish, I don't know how to say this, but they have different, I remember in this meeting that this guy will say like, they usually can make a typo in the data, what they are doing on the report. So he would say that people have fat finger if they do
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I imagine literally a fat finger writing in a computer.
So it's funny for me now, but if
Oh
I
my
heard this
gosh.
10 years ago, I would not find it funny. Now it's funny for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, and he keeps repeating that, and he was like, yeah, maybe he was a fat finger, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
but
What's a fat
typo. That means
finger?
typo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
doing
a
a typo.
typo. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that, like, I mean, that type of phrases, sometimes I have to keep like listening to them and then trying to understand them.
Yeah. You have to use Urban Dictionary for those things.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you,
Oh.
Graciela?
Yeah, well, in my case, it's very different from Crystal because I do not have any. Well, in the team, I do not have any person like in the Central American side. I am the only um, person of analyst. The all my teams are from India, and yeah, basically, I do not work with nobody from Costa Rica. So I think that all the whole of organization of Microsoft is excellent. I mean, I think that we have a very team spirit, you know,
Mm,
and this is like a very challenge way of having work, and and mostly like in a data science field, because you know, my friends are from India. They are like having their own projects, and what I think that I made a difference in that side, that like I think that like the Latin side, you know, I think that I am a very I like to work, you know, like in a team. So when we have like some challenges, something like that, we have like a meeting with my team, and we start like seeing, hey, how we can solve this problem, solve this issue. So I think that having this culture of a teamwork, it's very important, and mostly in this side of data science. um Also, one thing that I really like of this company of Microsoft is that I try also to work with the business, because this and this is also like a message that I want to leave here, because sometimes in our fields, that is the data analytics fields, we try to um to make an individual work. You know, we are a very technical, like we have a very technical skills and great skills, but sometimes we lost the thing that we are giving a product to the business. So sometimes we do not know, or we do not understand the context of the report. So what I really like is the culture of seeing our data analytics teams like in a holistically way, in terms that you are including the business, you are including the person that know what is happening, that knows the context of that graphic. And one example in here was that last week i I was completely lost in one of the data sets that was given to me,
mm-hmm.
and there was a person that he knows a lot of AR. AR is augmented reality, and I said to him in a meeting, and he started like explaining all the data, the fields, the context, and there was like a graphic that you can see like all the lines through the years, like very low, and there was like a moment that was like a peak that increases a lot. And he told me like, hey, do you know what happens that? And I was like, hey, I don't know. And he told me, well, it's because we made a system updates and the number of incidents ramps up. And I was like, hey, I have never like noticed that if you are not here explaining the context of that graphic, you know. So the importance to always work with the business. So I really like this, that it's not like an individual mindset that you build and deliver your product. No, it's like you are working always with all the group, you know. And this
Interdisciplinary.
yeah, and this is like the central message here, Fahim and Cristal, that we need and that we need always to work with other person. We cannot do one model. We cannot do a report by ourselves or by our own criteria. We really need a business like a partnership. So yeah, I think that is like, I
Gotcha.
love that culture. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for that. You know, people who are trying to get into companies like Microsoft or other big tech companies, they should know this. They should know that you're not going to be in a desk working on your own all the time. You do need to interact with people, and that's going to be actually one of the biggest things that you do. Technical skills, they can teach you. If you're coachable, teachable, trainable, they'll teach you. So you need to be like that, but then you have to work with people. I'm glad you shared this with us. We're jumping into the quiz now, guys. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Okay,
Cristal.
from Crystal, there are some questions first, and we're gonna start with Graciela. Right now, you have to answer these questions, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Number one, which country do I want to visit? Crystal's asking you, Graciela. You can try
Turkey.
3. Okay, good.
Yes.
One.
What?
1-0.
Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chris. I know you. I want to win that.
What is something that annoys me?
I need to respond that.
That is her question. She's asking you what annoys me.
Be careful of what you're
Like-
going to say.
I think that to grab her hair,
Yeah, you're right.
her clothes,
Yeah,
Oh,
two.
wait.
that
Yes.
her shoes and whatever thing. she's
Take
like,
my
"Hey."
personal thing without permission. Yeah. 2 point. All right. All right. Number 3. Which is one of my favorite hobbies to do on Saturdays?
Running.
Yeah.
They
And
were
sport.
that was so easy. I hope your questions are easy.
What thing do I hate to touch?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
This is actually, this one's difficult.
Oh, money.
Oh,
Money,
no.
coins.
No, metal.
Oh no. Metal.
Yeah,
Iron,
metal.
something like that.
Yeah,
It's like,
metal.
yeah.
So funny.
But I said metal before she said metal, so I don't.
Yeah.
No.
0.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give you this one. Okay. 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Number 5. Her favorite color. This should be easy.
Yeah.
Oh my
She
god.
doesn't know. Oh my God. Oh, she gave you a hint right now. Yeah, the color of the heart.
Rose.
Yes, very good. Rose, you're right. Last question.
No,
Oh my
no.
god.
Rose.
How many? How many questions?
Yeah, rose is red, right?
No. Rose is like pink. Ah, rose. Like a rose, a flower.
I don't know. Graciela?
I don't know.
Okay. Lizzie, specific.
think-
Be specific.
No, well, my first thinking was rose, like rose your shirt.
So
It's not
Fahim?
red.
0.5. 0.5.
No, that's wrong. It's red.
It's red.
No liar.
No, it's red. I thought That means red in Spanish. So that's why I said yes, 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 you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. 0.5. Let's give her 0.5. So she got 2.5s. Okay.
Okay.
So number 6. Prefer waking up early or going to bed late?
So again.
Do I prefer waking up early or to go to bed
Oh,
late?
early,
Oh.
super early. Okay.
Oh my God. We would never be friends
Oh.
in real life. In real life, Crystal
Only
and
Data
I would
Geek.
never be friends.
Only in the data world.
Only in the data world. Okay, now it's Crystal's turn. This is questions from Graciela.
Okay.
So, Graciela, you have 5 out of 6, okay?
Okay.
Because 0.5 is, yeah,
Mhm.
right? No.
Oh, it's,
Hold on.
it's
Yeah. No, you have 3 plus 1.
4.
Hold on. We're data scientists. We can do math. She has 5. Okay.
But
That's
how
fine.
many?
She has 5
Out of 6.
from 6. From 6.
How
From
many?
6, you have 5.
How many points are per questions?
1 point. Yeah.
Okay.
But you got 2.5s.
I have 2. Why? Well, okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Yeah, Okay, tell me.
I messed up red as rose. That's why. Number 1. Does Graciela prefer spending her Friday night teaching and solving a math problem with her cousin, or would she rather be spending catching up with her favorite food?
The first one.
Yes.
Mm.
Number 2. What musical group did her oldest sister Deborah and Graciela heard when they were very young?
You will never figure out. You will never figure out this.
I cannot believe that you used to listen to these people.
Backstreet Boys.
No, that's me. You're confusing me with your sister. No.
No.
Try again.
Can I ask a question? Is it
Yes.
Latin or?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Can I respond that? No, okay.
No,
Sorry,
wait.
Chris.
It's not Latin. So. Oh my God.
You can give a hint to your sister.
That's not fair. I didn't leave it.
Okay,
at the
can I
time.
give you like a clue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a metal group. Super
Green-
crazy.
Green.
Super
Green Day.
crazy.
Not
It's
Green
like
Day.
a very heavy.
I mean, I
You can
think
do
I
it,
know this.
Chris.
I think I know the songs, but
Yeah. Crazy song.
small
Okay.
things, true care, true be. No.
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 Hold on.
Uh, System of a
System of a Down.
No.
Bye.
Oh my
0.5.
God, Chris.
0.5.
Yeah, that's true.
Was close. It was close.
So,
Number 3. Okay. Make the
okay.
face when a thing annoys Graciela irrationally. What kind of face does she make?
She's like
Okay,
you
1
know, like
point.
smelling something.
Like disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point. No. Number 4. Who is the best manager that Graciela has, and what did she learn from him or her?
Chuck.
Yes. Full point.
Yeah. And on what does she learn about him?
Yes. Well, you can get full point just for saying Chuck also.
Okay.
But
okay.
she did provide a nice paragraph about everything,
Wow,
which is
what's
nice.
that?
Yeah. You can try to say.
Yeah,
what
maybe
she wrote.
his human interaction. You know, like having
Yeah, leadership,
So
role
yeah,
model of what a leadership is.
yeah, exactly. That same word. I was going to say that.
Okay, I think this is the last question.
Okay.
What is the biggest challenge Graciela has achieved that she never imagined she could risk doing? I like this question and answer.
Well, I think that there was the time when you never dive into the pool or the ocean, and you did that. And at the moment when you dive into the ocean, then you have no fear on diving again in the water.
Well, that's a very
Oh,
good story, but
exactly.
that's not the correct answer.
Like in the second session, Fahim, I can I can expand this story.
That's not.
But that's not.
Oh.
Try again, because then if you don't get this, you're gonna lose.
So cruel.
Okay. Repeat the question.
Okay, sure. What is the biggest challenge Graciela has achieved and she never imagined she could risk doing?
Oh my God. I mean, I think
We have a
for
similar
some of
story
them.
here. Graciela and I have a similar story. We both have the same
Oh,
biggest challenge.
math. No.
Did you have to
Thank
expose
you.
both of us
Fine.
like this? Two data scientists, really bad in maths, exposed today in this show. No.
Going to the United States.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Yeah, she gets the point. She gets it. She
Yeah.
answered in three guesses. So
yeah, exactly.
okay, by
So
0.5, but I can see that Graciela has only 5 questions here. And Cristal has 6.
So that means, please say it.
Now, Cristal, you win. It's fine.
no, it's because I only give you 6.
No, I don't have 6 actually. I only have 5.
I have 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
okay,
by
Chris,
ratio,
it's okay.
Yeah, by ratio. Statistically speaking,
Yeah.
Cristal wins.
But
Right.
I answer more quickly. You know,
So
Cristal was
funny.
like, hey, I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
helped Cristal a lot.
questions.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
So
Yeah,
Cristal
but
I was like,
mine
this,
were
stop,
very
stop,
easy.
stop, stop.
They were very easy.
Yeah.
Yours were so difficult. I have to think.
I really enjoyed this, and
Yes.
thank you so much for doing this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have an amazing time editing this episode. But I'm glad this happened. Any last words before I stop recording?
Nothing.
Okay, well,
okay.
Oh yeah. No, well, thank you again for letting me be here. I mean, it's amazing time to know that virtuality and technology make us connect even though we are really far.
Yeah.
Also from my sister that she's from now in USA. So I'm really thankful for that. Thank you for coordinating this and also for making this show so different. And I know, and I'm really sure that this will have a lot of impact. Not this one. I know that all of the shows that you have been doing.
It might.
I mean, I think that it's really amazing. I admire your work. I respect your work.
Thank you.
And I'm really, really happy for being here. And I hope we can keep doing a lot more videos and having fun as well.
Absolutely. Season 3, I'll see you.
Yay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Fahim, for this amazing time. You know, you always like put first the person than the profession, and I think that data is this. You know, we need to start putting faces in these roles, and these interactions, are wonderful. So
Thank
keep
you.
going. I admire also your work, and keep inspire other people.
Thank you. All right, I'm signing off.
Okay.
Thank you so much.